Hello. This is, used to be Variety Map Media. I want to talk about this, and as you can see by my attire, it's very serious. So first off, I just want to get this out of the way. So I know the people who I kind of stepped away from may be asking, what happened? Why did you do that? Here's the true answer to this. Now, I don't know if this will be deleted. I don't know. It won't even matter because you will save it. So let's just get to the point. Why did I do it? Because drama, that type of drama, this situation, I'm just going to say this from my perspective. I know I should discuss this, but I know this would probably lead into heated arguments and being very confrontational. That's kind of the thing I want to get to later. I've always felt I'm always being confronted. If you don't know what that means or how that feels, it feels very draining because you need to use some strength to deal with that confrontation. You got to use some strength to admit and deny things. Even when I deny things, it doesn't even matter because I guess you personally don't believe that's true, but okay. But I just want to say this, that I stepped away for my well-being because my mental health and how draining and tiring that whole thing was taking a toll on me. I couldn't have one day where I was happy and, anxiety and paranoia free, because I was always asked, did you do this yet? Did you do this yet? Did you do this yet? When I was like, okay, I'm doing it on my own time. It's just, I will get it done. And it's like, but after when I say that, it's like, did you do this? Did you do this? I was like, okay, no, I can't do that. So that's one of the reasons, or at least one of the several reasons. So, another reason is because I kind of, you probably could tell that my YouTube was completely privated. The reason why I did that is because it's just every single little thing that I do, it's like, it will always lead to the question, oh, did you do this? Did you do this? And it's like I can't do anything on that channel, without sparking a reaction. And it's very weird. So I kind of had to step away and say, okay, I can't do this. And yeah, so, and another thing, I do not feel comfortable. I know you say I should discuss things with you and, I should be honest about things. And I would have if I wasn't so uncomfortable, because there are points where I was honest in some things and you got very confrontational and very draining to deal with. And I'm just going to just blatantly say that because whenever I deny stuff, it's like, no, you don't deny it. It's true. Even when I'm actually speaking the honest truth, it's like, no, don't do that. It's like, so I can't stand up for myself. And it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to deal with that. But at this point, I don't want to be on bad terms. But unfortunately, that may be the case, because I'll get to that later. Or maybe I'll get to that now. So after I stepped away, right, I have not talked about you guys, at all. I have not talked about any of you. I only updated one of my friends about the situation, and I did not name drop any of you. I did not name drop anybody. I only expressed that this could evolve to a court case, which it could possibly do. And for the viewers who are seeing this, I also want to talk about that. That will be in the last, I guess, part. So, that's all I did after I stepped away. And I've gotten word, or at least some implications, that you've been contacting my friends about what I did. Okay, I'm not innocent. I participated in things and was badly influenced in things I never should have done, and that could lead to serious repercussions for me. But why did you have to go to my friends and tell them that when I could have told them that as well? I did not give you consent to go to my friends and directly message them about how I was participating in things I shouldn't have. I could have just told them that. I was blatantly honest with you about the whole blueprint thing. I was honest. You don't think I wouldn't be honest about this? Why the change? And it's like, I don't know. So that's kind of what you shouldn't do. And here comes the part where you will probably disagree and probably label this as harassment or something like that. And some things may get sent to my house over this. But if you keep doing that to my friends, if you keep going to my friends directly messaging them and involving them even when they don't want to be involved, I would have to kindly just ask to stop. Now, if you don't, some things will happen where I might have to resort to a cease and desist, because this, I'm not sure if this is actually possible or anything like that, but since this is getting out to the authorities, I think that maybe I should do it, because this is going, like, I haven't even talked about you. I only updated people about the situation once, and that's it. I don't go around to your friends saying, you're a bad person because she did this, right? I don't go around doing that. But the only person who has been was you. I never done that. And you may think I'm associated with those people again, but I have not talked to them once. I kept them blocked. So I don't know why you're kind of somewhat targeting me by going to my friends and messaging them that I'm a horrible person, even though I'm not. Like, there may be things that I'm not innocent from, that's for sure, but I'm not a horrible person. That's kind of like this whole narrative about me, that I'm a horrible, evil guy who just fantasizes about being a god and shit. And it's like, all I'm asking is to be left alone and to step away from things. Actually, this one time, I want to step away from things. And I want to be left alone. And I want my friends to be left alone. I want my family to be left alone. And if it doesn't stop from that point, I'll have to do a cease and desist. And think about it. If this is going to the court, right? If they see this video about what you have been doing and what my response is, which I'm providing actual reasonable things to do and actual reasonable things and actions that I could take, think about it. Will it look good on your case? Because, it won't at all. Okay, so I haven't been blatantly honest about this either, but some things were not adding up with the claims you've been telling me about. And the reason why I didn't say anything about this is because if I did point it out, you wouldn't care. You would just blatantly deny it, and it won't go anywhere. So that's why I didn't say anything. So things just didn't add up. I was very confused. But here's what I am going to say. This, in general, was a dangerous situation for me to be in. Both parties. I shouldn't have associated with either, because this was just a downright dangerous situation that I should never have participated in. And if I truly wanted to like move on, I never should have done it in the first place. So all I'm going to just say this right. I'm just saying this right now. I would kindly ask for my friends, my family, my personal information to be left alone. I know you have that in your records. I want that to be left alone at this time. And if the authorities do come by, I will handle it. Don't worry about it. I'm getting things taken care of, okay? So just stop. Or I might have to resort to cease and desisting. And I don't know if I can actually do it though, but I will try to do something about this, because this is just unacceptable behavior, and just I haven't done or said anything, not public until now. So now, as for the people who think that I'm evil and, you know, I betrayed you, no, I'm not. I'm not betraying anybody. I'm just stepping away in favor for my well-being and mental health. Because, you know, you care about that, right? Everyone cares about my mental health. That's kind of like the common theme here, right? So if I'm taking the step to take care of my mental health, allow me to do it without facing any repercussions, okay? Or without worrying about what my friends think about me after you told them that I'm just a horrible person, and that's that. I'm actually taking steps to, you know, better my well-being and my mental health for once. The therapy was the first step, but this is another step. So why is it a problem now when I do it? If you're so concerned about my mental health, then allow me to do this without messing with my friends and family and my address. I don't consent having you that record, by the way, so there's that. But this behavior is unacceptable. I have not done anything to trigger that. And who knows, this may get worse. You may label this video as harassment. And you may send stuff to my house out of concern. But this is not harassment. This is just asking genuinely to just stop. Leave my friends alone. Leave my family alone. And my address alone. My personal information. I will get this taken care of. Even if I face repercussions from what I've done, that everything that you've accused me that I actually admitted of doing, if I face repercussions, okay. But for now, just let me rest. I know I've rested enough, but this type of thing, this mental health thing that I've been trying to do, is not instant. I can't recover from it like in one day or a few days. It's not that simple. I don't know if you get that, but mental health, when it comes to recovery, it's not an instant one-day process. And that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to just breathe. And I need a lot of breathing time. I need a lot of recovery time from this, because this has been taking a toll on my mental health. And this has been taking a toll on me, like mentally. And I've recently been feeling like drained so much from it. So all I'm going to say is I don't plan to involve myself with either party, because I just want to move on from this. And I know I can't after the things that, you know, the authorities that's being involved, of course. But for now, I want to just move on and enjoy my life, okay? That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to live my life to the fullest before any repercussions happen. Because, you know, if you actually think about it, what's jail like? What have you heard from it? I've been trying to prepare myself for that. And it's not happy. None of it is. But the fact that I've been blatantly honest about everything. Nothing but honesty. I've been honest about you, or I've been honest about the blueprint, right? How come everything else I've been saying is suddenly a lie to you? I just don't get that. So I just want everyone to know on that end that I'm not against you, okay? Don't make that up. Don't even say that I'm against you. I'm just stepping away for the sake of my sanity, the sake of my mental health, because like this is just too much for me. And I'm just stepping out and saying this is too much for me. I'm stepping away. So there's that. Now, as for the viewers who are seeing this, I may or may not come back because there has been some things that I've done in the past that is basically coming back to me as a repercussion. This will unfortunately evolve into a court case, and court cases, I guess you could say, are not pretty. And it will apparently some information will come up about people that will destroy their reputations forever or something like that. I don't know, but there are some things that will happen, and that could be towards me too, that could prevent me from coming back again. So, and I've been actually thinking about this. I may be quitting YouTube. Like, I may not do content at all, or maybe do content somewhere else where I'm keeping a low profile, but this may be the only video you will see probably the entire time, because I just want to say that there may be some legal repercussions from what I've done in the past that's been reported and stuff like that. But I just want to say this. I will be okay, guys. I hope I will be okay. I love you guys and I just want to say to everybody, thank you. And I love you. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you all so much for watching my videos. Thank you all for re-uploading my videos too. Cause I know you guys love my content. I know even the people who think I'm against them love my content as well. I appreciate that. It's just, I can't do any more of it without worrying about any sort of repercussion, even though it's like, that shouldn't be the case, cause I can't really do anything anymore on my channel without people calling me horrible, people calling me bad, even though I'm not. Like, you need to understand me in real life, personally, before you make that claim. That's just kind of my opinion, because there are things that I act out on that I should have handled better, and even I admit it. I'm not saying I'm not guilty. Of course I am guilty in some things. It's just like, I don't know where that claim is coming from, where I immediately think I'm innocent and everything. No, I don't think that at all. And it's like, I just want to say that stop being so angry and hateful towards me. Like, I'm just saying this in general to everybody who hates my guts. Just stop being so hateful and angry towards me. What does that get you? Like, you need to do better stuff with your life than just, hate me chronically online. And I just don't know. But to the people who are watching this and seeing this unfold, I am so sorry that I've done things in the past that you guys have clearly seen. You've seen some things that I've done. So, yeah. I just want to say I'm so sorry you guys had to see that. And I hope you guys are willing to forgive me. If not, that's completely okay. But this just is going too far. Like, because, especially as a current day, over stuff that happened years ago, and it's like you should have like talked to me, and which you did talk to me. But how come every time we, like, think about it, every time we talk, how come it ends up in bitterness? Like, every time. At first it's cool, right? But then it always ends up in bitterness. Like, just think about it. Why? Like, it's like, because, that makes you think why I never talked to you, DM, like, why I never talked, why we never talked, because, yeah, but don't say I was never grateful for the stuff that you offered me, because there were really nice things that you guys have offered me and a nice support. I really appreciate it. Don't say that I never did. Don't say that, okay? But I really did. I really did appreciate that offer, or those offers and that support. It's just at this time I would like to be, I like my friends, my family, and whoever you plan to involve to be left alone. Because this is a court case between me and you and some other people, no one else. They just simply say there's a court case that's probably about to happen. Not, Matt's a bad person. Matt's a horrible person. He's an evil killer. He's an evil serial killer. Yeah, I'm going around killing people in real life. Yeah, cool. I just, like, I don't do that. That's the thing. I don't do that at all. There hasn't been a single thing of me just doing that. And, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to defend me, because those people who do will know me the best personally. And they will know that there are some things that I should have handled better. And they are going to be aware that I will face repercussions from this. But they know for a fact that I'm not a violent serial killer. Like the fact that you genuinely think of me that way without knowing me personally, like, you don't even know my story, like my real life story. So why are you making it up to where, oh, I've been bullying my whole life and this and that? Like, no, that's not how my life story goes. That's why I said the story that I presented is actually a fictional story, because none of those events actually happened. It doesn't correlate to my personal life. It was just a story. And I don't know how many times I have to keep repeating this, but it seems like I have to, because that part where I say it's just a story is never really completely understood. Because, you may think of me that way, but people who will testify for me will think of me another. Because the people who knows me personally and known me for the rest of my life will testify saying, hey, what you're claiming about my son or about my family member, that's not true. It's not aligning what I know about them personally. And I mean, think about this. You're taking this to court. If it's found out that you've been spreading that I think of myself as a god, which is completely false. Completely false. It's completely, utterly hateful, too. Because, if people actually, like, if I actually thought of myself as a god, I would be having a god complex, which, if I had a god complex, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be up here admitting that I'm not innocent, or I'm not guilty, or sorry, I'm not guilty. Wait. Okay, so I wouldn't be up here saying that I'm guilty, and I wouldn't be up here if I said, like, I'm guilty of this, I'm guilty of that. I wouldn't be up here if I had a God complex, right? I would act a lot more egotistical, and I would act like the law doesn't apply to me, when I know very well the law does apply to me. It applies to everybody. And I just want to say that, yeah, So, oh yeah, I just also want to mention this. So I also want to talk about the other people who tend to make community posts about my community and whatnot. I will also ask you to leave them alone. Leave me, stop pinging me, stop pinging my community, stop pinging my friends, stop getting my friends involved in this, because they are not involved. Only me, you, and other people, but not my friends. They were never part of this. The only thing that they can do is testify, but that's it. They were never actually involved, so stop dragging them into it. So, I'm just asking, stop, or I might have to do cease and desisting if possible. I don't want to do it, but this has gone to a point where I've done absolutely nothing to do that to you. I've done absolutely nothing. So if I'm just saying this, if after this video I get sent stuff, if it is the authorities of any kind, then I will explain everything. Even you told me that I should explain everything, and I will. I will be honest about everything. And I don't know if you realize this, but everything, even the stuff that you did. So, I'm just going to say this. There are some things that I don't know for actually sure, that I actually want the authorities to figure this out, because there are some things that even I don't know who did it, or I don't know. It's very, very confusing on some areas, but I just want it to be cleared up by the authorities and stuff. So that's kind of why I want to explain everything, because there are some things where some things just don't add up. Because I was in both sides at one point, and I've collected as much evidence and claims as much as possible, and there's one side that makes more sense than the other, if you know what I mean. And there are some things that just don't add up, and it's like, yeah. So, from this point forward, I'm just gonna say this. Leave me alone. Like, my friends, my family, my address, highlight word my address, leave my address alone. Because I know you keep a personal record of that, and I know you're probably going to send stuff out of concern. There's nothing to be concerned about here. This is not harassment, and I will explain everything. So, if you do send departments to my house, I will go ahead and explain everything. I will share with what I got, like my case, to everybody that keeps getting sent to my house. And yeah, I just want to step away in peace without worrying about what my friends think about me after you just said that. Because, like, they will find out eventually, right? Because this is probably going to be a public court case. So there's no point in going around to my friends and saying that stuff. How I'm just a horrible, evil demon or bad guy who thinks of himself as a god and is a serial killer. Like, those are just down south claims over content that I made that I clearly stated was fictional. I don't actually think about that about myself, actually. I don't fantasize about that stuff. So, and if you say, oh, well, why do you do it? Why do you do it so much then? It's like, I don't fucking know. I'm out of ideas. And, what happens after you have, like, out of ideas? You do the same idea over and over again because you don't know what to do. It's not because I actually fantasize about it. It's because I don't know what to do. And it's like, this video will be used for the court case and stuff, but I just want to say I just want to be left alone during this time. And I know you may think I can't get out of this, but I just want to be left alone. I just want to live my life to the fullest before anything happens to me. So, there we go. Now as for the viewers, the final message. I kind of said this before, but I love you guys. And yeah, I love you. I love you. Thank you all for supporting me. And I don't know when I'm going to see y'all again. I may not ever do content again because my content has sparked such an outrageous and hateful reaction to the point where I'm not even sure if I should do it anymore. And that's a shame because I have a lot of creativity left in me. Because I want to make more puppets in the future. I want to make more teachers in the future, but more songs, but that won't ever be the case anymore because my content was taken too seriously. That's kind of what I'm gathering here. My content was taken way too seriously, and I don't think I should just do it anymore. Now, as for remixes, I don't know, because, again, every time I just do stuff on my channel, I just get confronted. And it's like, I don't know, I'm tired of being confronted because I admitted to everything, and that should be that. I shouldn't be confronted every time I talk to people. So, I'm just saying this, no bad blood towards anyone, but I am distancing myself from this whole thing, and I just want some me time. I want recovery time for my well-being, and it will take a long time. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I need me time. So leave my friends alone, leave my family alone, leave my address alone, leave everything alone about me. Please, I'm asking, please leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't call anybody. Don't call because this is harassment, because it's not harassment. Just don't. So yeah, that's about it for today. And this may be the last video, I don't know. But I love you guys so much, okay? I love you guys so much. I'm sorry I had to end this way, and there were actually some videos I was working on for this channel, which I don't know if they should be worked on anymore because this channel's gone. Well, not gone, but it's like there, but I love you guys. Excuse me, I love you guys. Peace out.